What's going on, Dragon Ball fans? We're back here with another Dragon Ball Z video here, man, or Dragon Ball video, because normally we have the regular scheduling for either Dokkan and Legends, but today I'm just taking the time out to remember the creator of Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama. So you guys have seen, all the outlets and people, pouring in support about him. So I do wish the best to his family and everybody who's around him and everybody who knew him personally, because death is not an easy thing to really you know deal with. So yeah, man. Of course, you guys know him for most of his main work of Dr. Slump in the 80s, and of course Dragon Ball, the OG Dragon Ball with Goku as a kid. But a lot of us who grew up on either Dragon Ball, if not Dragon Ball Z, whichever one you started on. This was one of those main, people want to say cartoons in the American way that really got a lot of attention, where a lot of people started watching more animes and different other cartoons that wasn't Japanese made because of this show. The popularity of Dragon Ball is never been has it been now. Dragon Ball is still one of the most popular shows and memorable shows to be remembered till this day. Even since I was a kid, people has never ever stopped talking about Dragon Ball. This is why they have been able to milk out as much content as they have. Now, granted, to him, he began the story. Then, of course, the people after him who he let take over the show carried it. But he is the creator, so of course we're giving Akira Toriyama the credit always. He is the creator of it. Without his ideas and him creating the show, we would not have the animated show, the manga, the games, etc. So I do appreciate the hard work that he put in, and he has been recognized for that for years in his life, that he has celebrated to him. Of course, Dragon Ball's a hit, crazy milestones. So financially, him and his family has been good in that regard. But yeah, man, like I said, condolences again to the family and people that personally know him. So that way, they can deal with that in time of need. Now, there was a official statement brought out by the Dragon Ball official channel here on the Twitter. So we're going to go ahead and talk about it. So, dear family, dear friends and partners, we're deeply saddened to inform you that the manga creator Akira Toriyama passed away on March 1st due to an acute cerebral. He was in age of 68. So as you see, your boy Akira Toriyama was 68 years old, and he passed away on March 1st. So of course we're here in March 8th if you go by Japan, but here in the US it's March 7th. So we're getting this news now on March 8th. So it's our deep regret that he still has several works in the middle of creation with great enthusiasm. Also, he would have had many more things to achieve. However, he has many left manga titles and works of art to this world. Thanks to the support of so many people around the world, he has been able to continue his creative activities for over 45 years. We hope that Akira Toriyama's unique world of creation continues to be loved by everyone for a long time to come. We inform you this sad news with gratefulness for your kindness during this lifetime. Funeral services was held with his family and very few relatives. Following his wishes for tranquility, we respectfully inform you that we will not accept flowers, condolences, gifts, visiting offerings, and others. Also, we ask you refrain from conducting interviews with his family. Future plans for commemorate gathering is not decided. We will let you know when it's confirmed. We deeply thank you for your understanding and support as always. As you can see, from the company there, Bird Studio, Capsule Corporation, Tokyo. So yeah, man, it's just an official statement for the people, he worked with and partners and everybody. And, everybody, to that official capacity there, in Japan. So yeah, man, like I said, he passed away a couple days ago, about a week ago. And, here is the news that they're putting out. So, like they said, in this statement, of course, you're going to respect the family and all that. And, of course, wish them the best there, in the time of healing. But like I said, just to reiterate, like I said initially before we came here, just to commemorate and recognize, the work that he put in over the 45-year time span of getting new, mangas and different other activities, and even him subsequently working on other projects that he wasn't ahead on, with helping, with different character designs and everything. So this man has been involved a lot in a lot of, the media and of these, Dragon Ball franchise, and even the ones that are not Dragon Ball. So he's always wanted to work. He hasn't been one of those people that's just been chilling. So by them saying he had a lot of things in the work still, and a lot of other things, I know they were promoting, Sandman and all that stuff. So I don't know what they was trying to do with that. Then we had Dragon Ball Daima. I'm pretty sure he had involvement with that as well. And, we'll have to see what they do with those future projects now that he's not here anymore. So I'm pretty sure, a lot of times when things like this happen, we can only go with what we have. And, he left the, franchise and everything else in the capable hands of the people who are currently operating it. So hopefully we do get to see these other things come to light, but you can't rush anything. So, they have to work those things out, like they said here in this article. But yeah, man, sad day, especially for, like I said, his family and friends, or anybody. Like I said, we just hate to see people die. It's just not uncommon. It happens. Can happen to anybody. And I do always tell you guys in my videos, hopefully you are doing great. I'm very, very positive in my videos, and I hope, everybody is being safe, because, it's a lot of things going on now with his. Of course, it wasn't like, somebody did something to him, that would be something even worse. But, he just came of age. Now, when we look at this, I've had, some own personal things myself, which I'm not too personal on YouTube. I don't really go into detail, but, everybody has dealt with death some part of their life. And this is just one of those steps. But yeah, man, no Legends videos, no Dokkan videos. This is about Akira Toriyama. Just share y'all my thoughts with him. So you guys know me, OG Dragon Ball fan. And of course, coming from the OG Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z growing up as a kid, people would never forget about the Namek Saga, Goku going Super Saiyan for the first time. I would say that is still one of the most goated, if not the most goated, event in history of manga, period. Despite, like I said, I've had things to say about Dragon Ball in different forms, and the crazy power leveling. That doesn't matter. Every show is not perfect, but Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z were great shows, and they will always be a classic, regardless of what anybody thinks. They have inspired other animes that you see now. They wouldn't exist without Dragon Ball. So Dragon Ball does have a influential piece of inspiring other animes. So I would like to say, like I said, that's my most memorable event of happening in Dragon Ball Z. Seeing your boy Goku go Super Saiyan for the first time on TV. This new age of watching things on YouTube and going back to watching it, etc. It's not the same. If you watch these shows like I did, if you're somebody in their 30s or even more, and we seen it on Toonami and etc., it's a different feeling back then. Now everybody wants to be anime fans, but you can tell who actually grew up on this stuff just by seeing it. I would not be playing a Dragon Ball Gacha if I didn't really care about Dragon Ball. So it's not that hard to go over. But yeah, man, very grateful for his service and very happy You know, he's getting a lot of support and recognition in his family time of need. So I just want to leave y'all on that. Let me know in the comments what's your most favorite, you know, event or something that happened in Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z. And yeah, man, we'll go from there. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Catch you guys in the next one. RIP Akira Toriyama.